Yeah, so what is this? Hot Toys is dropping another figure. This time it is the Silver Surfer, but this one, I'm gonna be honest with you, it is a little bit confusing. Let's go ahead and get into it. This figure is $255 and is set to drop in January of 2027. So let's see if we're going to be pre-ordering this one. Now you can tell I'm laughing already because I don't know what's going on here. This is not up to even the Hono line standards. This is a Silver Surfer. Now, okay, let me preface this by saying I do understand there's going to be, for obvious reasons, some severe limitations on doing a Silver Surfer 1/6 scale figure. I do get that, but I'm not sure if this is the way we should have done it. Starting off with the splash page, you could already see we have arm joints, shoulder joints, torso joints, just joints galore. One in mind is this nasty knee joint. Maybe I'm starting off too negative. Let's go and see what this thing comes with. First off, we do have one with a surfboard. It is magnetically attachable to the Silver Surfer's feet. That part is cool, I will admit. It comes with Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. It comes with a set of different hands, some energized hands, a base with some galactic plasma, and it says here it has a specially applied electroplated finish. Hopefully that plating holds up to the wear and tear of moving the joints. So what's going on with the Hono line? I thought these figures that weren't based on movies or television shows were going to be going to the Hono line, but this one just states that it's part of the comic line. So another reason why I think this is a little bit confusing is we recently had the pre-orders go up for all the different Fantastic Four. We had Sue Storm, Ben Grimm, Mr. Fantastic. They even gave us a Galactus. Now they didn't give us a Silver Surfer, and that one in my opinion was a pretty cool Silver Surfer. It was the female version. You guys know the thing, I Herald Galactus, pretty dope. So what did they go ahead and do? They release a comic book Silver Surfer and not the female Silver Surfer from the movie. Why? I don't know why they're doing this. Are they going to double dip? Maybe that's a clue, actually. Maybe this is coming out. Then they're going to drop a surprise release of the female Silver Surfer. That could be something. Now that I'm thinking. Now back to the figure. There's joints everywhere. This thing is retailing for $255. I myself cannot see the magic of this figure. The thing with the Hot Toys is they look realistic. Then they tell us, oh, this is the comic book line. It's not supposed to look so realistic. Okay, I get it. But maybe you should try and implement some new technologies here because this is just not it. I will not be buying this figure because I want to buy figures that blur the line of toys and reality. This just looks like a giant toy. I understand it should be posable, and because it's posable, you're supposed to have joints, but I don't know if that's necessarily true, because if you go ahead and you do some searches on YouTube, you'll find there's quite a few different versions, and there was also a 1/6 scale version from, I think, Ad Toys that had no joints in it. It wasn't a very good figure from the video I saw, but it didn't have joints. Could they have done something here with the Silver Surfer? Now, we do get some pretty cool poses, I'm going to admit, with all those different joints, but there's some high Photoshop fakery here because you're not going to be able to pull anything like this off without, you know, a waist grabber or something like that. There's a lot of Photoshop going on here. So in practice, the way that this figure is going to look, if you purchase it, I don't think it's going to be this dynamic. Going back to those knee joints, that is just honestly horrific. It looks like a robot's knee joints. You got these 3 rings that you can see here in the kneecaps. Yeah. Another issue that I'm seeing here, it's issue after issue of this Hot Toy, is it looks like the surfboard has a slight bend. It's got a slight bend. They say you can magnetically attach the Silver Surfer, but I'm not sure he can support the weight because that board is bending. And that brings me on to his torso and his hip area. I'm not liking that section. It just looks like, basically it looks like a giant, it's a giant underoos. It's a giant underwear. They could have done something here that looked a little bit better. You know, normally I'm a positive person. I'll just try and be like, oh, this is great. This is awesome. But this is not. Let's just be honest. This is not. This is going to be a short video because there's not much to talk about a Silver Surfer figure. He's a guy who's silver. And this one has way too much joints for my liking. The base is cool. Hey, the base is really cool. But going back to my original hypothesis, my epiphany, is a female Silver Surfer on the way? Is this the old double dip that we know Hot Toys likes to do? They get you with the first one that's not as preferable, then they drop the banger next. You gotta let me know, am I onto something? So there it is, guys. I'm not going to really go too in depth on this figure. Like I said, it's the Silver Surfer. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I'm just going to call it the way I see it. It's not very good, in my opinion, not for $255. I don't know how this is anything different than, like, say, a Marvel Legends figure, just slightly better quality. This ain't it, not in my opinion. So yeah, that's the Silver Surfer 1/6 scale figure from Hot Toys. Now, I'm not going to be picking this one up. Maybe this is the one for you. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Feel free to comment below and let me know how wrong I am. Perhaps I am. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for the view and subscribe if you haven't. Peace.